Hi there, my name is Taro Iwamoto. I am a Feldenkrais practitioner and a movement coach. And in today's video, I'm going to show you an exercise that is going to improve your spinal mobility and coordination. And interestingly enough, when you improve your spinal mobility and coordination, you're going to have a better balance, and your quality of the walking is going to improve as well. And what you're going to be doing in this exercise, you'll be lying down in your stomach, your face turned to the one direction, and place your hands on either side of the face. I'll get to the exercise in a second, but I'm just explaining what it looks like. And then bending your knees to 90 degrees and then tilting your legs in one direction, and gradually tilting your legs in further and further to increase the rotation of the spine. And this is not the stretching exercise, even though it is going to improve your spinal mobility. But when you focus on stretching, when you focus on the range of motion, and what you tend to do is that you're going to increase in the effort, and then you're going to force the movement, and in order to get more movements in your spine. And even though yes, you can force the movement and increase in the effort to get a little bit more mobility, but that is really not going to be an efficient and effective way to practice this exercise. And the better way to do that is to slowly move, and then start with a small range of motion, and then gradually build up a range of motion. And then when you move slowly, you're paying attention to observe unnecessary muscular contractions that is taking place around your ribs, spine, your hips, and any other places. Because what happens is that typically the reason why it's the range of motion or the rotation of the spine is limited is because there is so much unnecessary muscular contractions that is taking place at a subconscious level. So you don't even notice that. But when you slowly move the movements, and then your nervous system is slowly and going to remove an unnecessary effort, and then you're going to actually gain the range of motion and mobility of the spine at the end. And then you can also do, after you finish this exercise, and you can check your balance, and you can walk around your house and just feel and notice if any changes in the way that you walk, any changes in the quality of the walking. Anyways, let me show you what it looks like. And I'm not going to do a tons of repetitions, but at least you can see how this exercise can be done, and then you can get an idea how slowly that you are going to be moving. Okay, by the way, when you're tilting your legs, and so I'm tilting my legs to the right side, and let your left foot slide along the inside of your right leg as you tilt your legs to the right. And then my face is turned to the left. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and things that you'll be paying attention to is as you tilt your legs and pay attention how the weight on your pelvis changes and it shifts. Initially, what tends to happen is because of this so much muscular contractions and an unnecessary effort around the pelvis hips, and as the legs tilt to the one side, and because of the muscular holding around that area, and the pelvis, it tends to stay still, and then that's going to stop the spine from turning. So as you pay attention and moving slowly and paying attention to that area, then you begin to notice that pelvis is shifting in one direction, and then one side of the pelvis is starting to lift away from the floor. And then also what happens is the spine starts to turn and twist. And you pay attention, how is the spine turning and how far up in your spine that you can feel the twisting taking place. Okay, and then when you move slowly, then you may notice and become aware that there is some part of the spine that turns more, and then at a certain point of the spine, and it stops turning. And but as you move slowly and then letting go more of a muscular holding, and then what will happen is the movement of the spine, the rotation of the spine is going to transmit all the way up to the top of the head, so that you feel more distribution of the movement along the length of the entire spine. And because you just remove all the unnecessary muscular holding, and then as a result you're going to improve coordination, and then you're going to improve the mobility of the spine. And after you're done, you do the other side, and then take your time and go through that. And then the goal is not to tilt your legs all the way to touch the floor. It doesn't matter how far you can turn. What matters is that you're going to improve the quality, and then reducing unnecessary effort, and so that you can improve overall coordination and movement quality. And at the end, when you're done, both sides stand up and then walk around and notice if the walking feels something different. And that's it for this exercise and for this video. And thanks for watching. And if you do have any questions, please leave questions or the comments in the comment section down below. And anyways, that's it. And I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Okay, bye bye.